Okay, so this was Alfa Romeo 147 before. Now what I did, I pulled out wiring harness, all wiring from engine, also some interior components, basically to create this whole OBD2 system on bench, and we can use it to explain a little bit in simple language how OBD2 system works. So inside your car you have different control modules that are connected together. So of course most important is engine control module. So this is controlling your whole engine. Then we have ABS module, airbag module, instrument cluster, radio, ignition module. In modern car you can have even 70 different control modules, and they are connected with CAN bus wiring. So these are two wires that goes into every control module, and this is how they share information. And basically what OBD2 system is, each control module is acting like this little OBD2 system. So this is engine control module. All these engine sensors are connected to engine module. So whenever there is some issue, for example now we don't have fuel injectors connected, so engine module will know there is some fault going on with fuel injectors, and now it will be stored inside engine module. So these control modules, they have their own memory, like there is memory inside, and all fault codes will be stored inside this memory. And all these fault codes will be also shared with other control modules. So that's how we can read it even from OBD2 port. So this is OBD2 port. I have actually splitter for two ends. On one end I have my scan tool. On second end I have my laptop. So I can show you how this car communicates. So these modules communicate in these messages. Check this out. I will turn on ignition and we will see a lot more messages. This is how your car communicates. This is all the information being shared between control modules. And what scanner does, so scanner basically acts like translator for this communication into language we can understand. So now I will do quick scan on scanner, and this will give me fault codes from all modules. Okay, and scanner basically translated this communication into these fault codes we can understand. So this is basically what scanner does. Scanner is like this middleman. It will translate car's language into language we can understand, and then if you want to do something like control components with bidirectional scanner, you can even activate different components like engine fan, perform or my lights. Or if I want to do some service resets, let's say I want to adjust mileage on my instrument cluster, scanner will translate my request into this communication. So scanner is acting like this middleman or translator, but it doesn't actually do diagnosing on its own. This diagnosing is done inside control modules. So engine is diagnosing engine faults, ABS is diagnosing ABS faults, instrument cluster is diagnosing its own faults inside instrument cluster, and then scanner basically just translates this data for us. If you want new OBD2 scanner but you don't know which one is the best, go to my website OBD2 Scanner Guide. It is linked in description, and there you can filter best OBD2 scanners by car brands, type or features you need. And all this I made after years of testing hundreds of different OBD2 scanners. And if you are even unsure which OBD2 scanner type is for you, you can download my free PDF, and that will explain differences and help you understand which scanner is for you.